Okay.
Paul, here we are.
Are we on? Are we going?
Episode 2.
Episode 2.
We did it. We came back and did it again.
I know. I can't believe you've got to keep coming back and do more.
I didn't get that bit when we said let's do it.
No, I thought
you
one
just got to
and then
keep going
finish it there.
and think of new ideas and new things to do. Yeah,
that's
but
good.
Here we are.
Yeah, and we've got a good app.
We do,
hopefully.
because we're going to try to interview someone.
Going to try to interview anyway. Yeah. First interview.
Yep, ever. And I'm sure it'll be amazing.
Yeah.
It can't be hard. It's probably
Not
really
with who we've got.
true. Oh, that's a nice segue. I should do a little intro then.
Is this your intro?
Is this the time where I do that bit?
I think so. I think we should start.
Okay, I'm going to do a little intro about our guest. And our guest today is Scott Major. Now listen to me, everyone. Scott Major has been working. Don't stare at me like that. It's
I'm really interested.
I'm blushing.
Okay.
Scott Major has been working in the entertainment industry as an actor, a director, a writer, and a producer for over 30 years. I'd say even maybe over 35 years.
36.
36.
Freaking hell.
Wow.
I didn't know there'd be like edits along the way.
Yeah.
This is awesome.
I didn't know you was
Keep
allowed to
going.
speak yet.
So let me say the next bit.
I'm
His
not.
professional career
It's in your mind.
his professional career began way back in 1990.
89. But that's probably where the whole 35.
Jeez, where are you
36
getting all your info from, Mandy?
we
No,
can read it.
I shot it in 89, so maybe it was released in 90. So
I thought it was you and me because I was going to say as a young actor he was cast as Martin Taylor
Yeah.
in the telemovie series More Winners.
Yeah, which
was
we
that
both
your
auditioned
first
for.
one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were there. That was
in
89.
1990. Was it?
Yeah.
That's where Scott and I met, but we'll get into that later.
Okay.
Okay, got that bit right?
Yeah, we got into a little bit.
No, I want you to elaborate on how amazing it was.
Okay.
Yeah.
How amazing you were?
Yeah.
Right.
Since then, Scott has done, I like this bit that I wrote. Since then, Scott has done the remarkable and sustained a career as an artist in Australia. That is a talent in and of itself, guys.
Absolutely.
That's something to be commended. So he's done this, I think, by consistently reinventing yourself or himself, because he's not here yet, reinventing himself and expanding his skill set. So some of the career highlights as an actor include Heartbreak High, Original and The New Next Generation, Always Greener, Neighbours and Scrublands. Directing accolades include over 200 episodes of Neighbours. Is that right?
Yeah, it's 285 or something.
Almost three. Let me start again. Directing accolades include almost 300 episodes of Neighbours, which also saw him win an Australian Directors Guild Award in 2019. That was good, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And
Good
also
research.
another accolade would be the feature film Darklands, which you were nominated for an ACTRA award.
Yes, the film
Is
was
that true?
nominated for Best Indie Film, yeah.
That's freaking awesome. And of course, most recently, and we're going to talk about this today, the web series Till You Make It, which Scott not only co-created, he also produced and acted in it. Did you co-create it?
Yeah.
Yeah, pure. I saw that on the credits when
But
I
I
was
also
watching
directed it.
And, oh yeah, the most important thing, he directed it. Shit, okay. I'm getting about a 7 out of 10 so far.
No,
No,
it's
it's
good.
good. How
It's
much
good.
more you
But
got?
this is
So
this gives
here's
you
the-
can't rely on the
Yeah,
interwebs.
this is the bit, but you're also my friend, I should know, but this is the best bit. So we are, of course, only touching the surface with this intro, and we can't wait to dive in right now to find out more. So it is with the greatest joy and the deepest love that we introduce our very first PMX Bandits guest. He's a Gen Xer, he's a Bayside kid, and he also happens to be a very dear friend of Paul and I. Welcome, Scott Major.
Thank you.
Did I go all right?
You did really well.
Thanks.
I'm sorry to have
No, it's
talked
nice.
during it.
No, it's
I
really
didn't
nice.
realise that there was a moment of reveal.
So let's start by, let's do a little deep dive into how we all know each other.
Okay.
So you grew up in Bayside?
I did.
Your dad's from Footscray though, right?
Yeah, so mum was a Colac girl, dad was a Sunshine boy. I was born in Footscray Hospital. Go the doggies.
That's what I thought.
And then we grew up in Deer Park till I was 9 or 10. And then we moved from Deep West to Beaumaris.
So did you go to Bowie
I
Primary?
went to Bowie Primary.
Yep.
And then went to Bowie High.
Yep.
And then
Bowie
went
High.
to Sandy, which is where we met.
Yes.
Although,
Well, it's not where you and I met.
yeah,
We met a year earlier
we did.
on an audition. That was what I was introducing.
Which I interrupted, which I'm sorry, which was 89.
I thought it was 1990.
Yeah.
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 And that was amazing.
It was amazing.
I really remembered you from that too. And you know what I remember when I saw you the next time I saw you, like when you had started going to Sandy, and so we started to mix in this, you really remembered me. Like you came straight up to me, and I just wouldn't have done that. I always remember that you were just so happy to reconnect. And that is a real strength of yours, is you're a very personable person.
I just love humans.
Yeah.
Like I really do.
Yeah.
Like all of them.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter what happens. Like I love all of them.
Yes.
Yeah. But no, and the thing is about that audition, I can't believe I got it. I was so shit.
I don't think you were.
No, I was just a smart ass. Like I think when you're casting a 14-year-old or a 13-year-old,
smart ass.
it was a massive smart ass. I'm not now, obviously. But yeah, I mean, I look back at that job and horrible.
Really?
I was the worst. In fact, I remember after that show, I was like, I want to be an actor. This is what I want to do. And we all went to this agent, Gary Stewart, who ran Melbourne Artist Management, and he took everyone on in the young cast but me. He went, I think you need to go get some lessons, mate.
Oh,
I think you should need to go to class. And I used that as fire.
You did.
From then on, but he was so right. Because everyone else had a natural ability. I had a smart ass nature off camera, but I think once the red light was on, I was like, oh, I've got to act.
I know. That's such a weird thing, isn't it?
So I remember at school with it, you had your long hair and the long
coat.
Long coat.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had a trench
Scotty
coat.
look.
I
Yeah.
had the trench coat. I was a massive wanker.
Don't you
Oh, come on. I mean, look, Sandy was a particular school that we had no uniform. We could express ourselves
We could.
as 17, 18, 16, 17, 18-year-olds.
Yeah.
And I definitely took that and ran with it. But I always had the long trench coat, always had the hair, the earrings.
It was a look, mate. It was a look, you know.
Yeah.
And then it became Rivers.
I was going to say, it actually got you a role then, because that's pretty much River's look. So let's go into Heartbreak.
But do you know where it all came from?
What? Where?
And this is like a Gen X, sort of podcast.
Is it Michael
here.
Hutchins?
No.
Oh, because you're a huge Michael Hutchins fan, weren't you?
I was.
Yeah.
I wanted to
George?
play. No.
No, not
The Breakfast Club.
Of course.
I was going to say that.
There you go.
I genuinely was going to
When
say
he walks
that.
off in his coat, did you just punch the air all the time?
Yeah, in fact,
In slow motion?
every day
in fact, on
In
my
slow
letterboxd
motion?
app, obviously you guys are hip enough to know what letterboxd is.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Great.
I'm being
You know what
serious.
letterboxd is?
What
Yeah,
is
of course
it?
you do. It's a film reviewing sort of social media kind of app, but it's about films and everything like that.
Right.
But my profile
We
picture
got
is
that,
that.
Paul. He's a yes.
I wish I had said it.
yeah. John Bender.
Yes.
Yeah. But funny, when I started on Heartbreak High, like there was all these storylines and everything were like, this is too outrageous. No school's ever like this, blah, 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 blah. And I went,
Yep.
my school was worse than this.
Yes.
We had a smoking area. There was people
Yes.
having sex in the smoking area.
Yes. It was a crazy cool. Offered every subject, but we were talking last time about how good it was for drama. Like
Sandy.
yeah.
Yep.
It was so good. Like I got my first agent just from going to that school.
They actually came with Heartbreak High.
Yeah, is that how
movie.
I was going to ask
No,
that?
Heartbreak Kid. Was.
Oh, Heartbreak Kid, sorry. They came to our school and auditioned. We all auditioned for
Yeah.
that.
And is that how you and Fletch got your first
so
audition?
I went through my agent. That's how Fletch got it in.
Right.
But because I was being Oates at the time, I wasn't at school when they had the auditions because I was filming that sitcom.
Oh.
So I was filming the sitcom, but then my agent put me up for it. So I ended up
Right.
getting Rivers. But like that story you said about when I ran up to you, when Fletch always reminds me that, so he was coming on as just like a sort of an extra in that room and I had the role of Rivers in the film. And I saw him, I was like, Fletch, come over here, hang out with us. And, and he said he always remembers that because he was feeling a little bit like what's going on. And then we ended up,
Really close, mate.
really close mates, but also in the film, like,
Yeah, he was like
became-
your little sidekick buddy kind of thing. So you did the film first,
yes.
and then how long between? So for people who don't know, that was Heartbreak Kid.
Yes, that was the Heartbreak Kid, the
Yes,
movie. Yep.
the movie.
Which is
And
a
then
wonderful story about a teacher
I know.
raping a student.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
statutory rape.
When you think about it, yeah.
So you did that first, and then how long between doing that they decided to then create a series from that? Because it's not the same, but it was
I think that was probably about 1991 I did this film, I reckon.
Yep.
Around about that time. Then in 92 I was doing like for school or something around that.
Right.
And then I'd gone off and done Neighbours as an original Darren Stark.
Yes.
At Neighbours. Geez, the 90s was good to me.
Yeah.
Wow.
It was the coat.
Yeah, it was the coat.
Yeah. The coat.
It was the earring and the hair flick. And then I found out it was going into a series.
Oh, so they didn't approach you first. You found out about it.
I found out, and I did this.
This is what I love about you.
I did
this
the
is my favourite
cheekiest thing.
I love it. Go on.
Is I pulled out the old call sheet from the film, The Heartbreak Kid, and I looked up the producer, Ben Gannon, who was the producer of it, and I so cheeky. I don't recommend this to many people, but it worked in this scenario. I rang him directly.
This is what I love. I need a bit of you in my life.
I stalk him, yeah. Before social media, I probably rang his landline, or maybe he had a phone in his car, like one of those cable ones. I don't know. But I rang him and I said, "Hi, Ben, it's Scott Major here." And he's like, "Who?" I said, I played Rivers in the film, Heartbreak Kid. And he's like, "Oh, okay, mate. Yeah. And I said, so I hear you're going into a series. We just wanted to ring and say congratulations. This is amazing. I think it's so good. So is Rivers going to be in the series?" And he went, "Oh, no, I don't think so." I said, "Come on, mate." I remember the conversation because I didn't let go. Like I was 18.
Oh, my God, I love it.
And I said, "Oh, come on, mate. You know, you hear Alex is in it. You can't have a good guy without a bad guy. You know, come on." He's like, "Yeah, anyway, mate, I've got to go. I've got to go." And I went, "Oh, okay, cool." And I thought, oh, well, I played my card and I lost. Yeah. Then literally a week and a half later, my agent rang me and said, "Do you want to move to Sydney and do Heartbreak?" No audition, no nothing. I said, "Do you want to just move there and do Heartbreak High?"
You planted a seed, mate.
Yeah, well, he obviously went back and went, "Who's this kid that rang me?" And went, "Oh, yeah, he was all right."
But you made the best point. You can't have a good guy without a bad guy.
Yeah.
And I was horrible in those first episodes. Have you watched episode 1 again?
Yes, I have watched it recently.
Haven't. Where can you watch it?
Yeah.
It's on. Where can you watch it?
Is it on Netflix?
Can I spout some anger about the industry?
Oh, yeah.
So currently it's on SBS, ABC iView, 10 Play and Netflix, and we've received no residuals for any of that.
Really?
Why? How do they get away?
Because back in the day when we shot it, there was no such thing as streaming. So now it's on a streaming service, so therefore it's not in your contract, therefore we don't have to pay you.
Oh, wow.
There was something called ancillary rights in contracts, and they've used that to go, well, we paid your ancillary rights, and that's what streaming is now.
Wow.
So I'm literally the original series, and it's not so bad for me because I'm still working.
Yeah.
But for those people whose images are still being used,
Absolutely.
31 years later for no payment, it's a bit wrong. But like streamers all need content. So so it's literally, you can watch it heaps of places if you like, man.
Okay, well, I will go back and watch it after this.
But he's a racist, sexist, horrible human.
Yeah.
So
your character?
horrible.
Yeah.
Some of the racist slurs I do towards Jack, played by Ty Nguyen.
Yeah, he couldn't do it now. There was,
It's abhorrent.
Yeah.
And then the character became popular.
Yeah.
And then had sex with the teacher.
Did he redeem himself? Is that how he became popular?
Yeah,
The character softened a little bit though.
Did he? Did he recognise that he was racist and things like that?
100%.
There was
journey.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was over 65 episodes. He became friends with all of it. But even
I can't remember.
Even all the Greeks and Italians, like it was differently the Aussies versus the what was called in the show the Wogs.
Yeah.
And, versus that was what it.
It was
show
a
was
little
based
bit
on.
like that when we were at school, though, wasn't it?
Oh,
and not
absolutely.
there were groups.
It was representative of what was at the time. It's a time capsule to what it was like.
It was, yeah. So can you talk a little bit about your experience moving to Sydney so young and filming this show that just went gangbusters?
Yeah.
It was so popular.
How many seasons did they end up doing?
It wasn't that many seasons, was it?
Oh, I think that in total, the seasons were different back then. So I know it ran for about 5 years.
Yeah.
I was there for about 2.5 of those 5 years. It feels like it was such a huge part of my life, as it turns out, that 2 years from 19 to 21 or whatever it was. Yeah, I mean, it was, I guess in the context of this wonderful podcast, back then there was no social media. Back then there was like, I had a mobile phone and was called a wanker for it. Oh my God, you got a mobile phone, you wanker, you wanker, yuppie or wanker.
You were a yuppie.
And it was like, it cost $1,024 to ring your mum. Like, there was no text message or anything like that. It was literally just just a fun. But yeah, I remember driving up there in my VW Beetle and thinking I was a big shot with the rest, because a lot of the cast hadn't done a lot of acting. So I was like, yeah, I've done a couple of shows. I've done Neighbours. I've done Late for School. I was Oates. I don't know if you recognise me.
But that is a fair bit of experience.
At that
walking
age.
onto set when no one else has done anything, like you would have been like a senior member of the team.
Yeah, and I think Ben Gannon, once again, rest him. He recognised that, and I think he thought that was a good thing for the cast. Also, Kath Halliday, I should shout out. Kath Halliday was in the movie as well, and she came to the series as well. She played Rose in the series.
I remember her. She was funny.
Yeah, she's great. She's still a dear friend of mine. Yeah, so it was amazing. It was crazy. To sum it up really quickly, unless you want to talk about it in depth, I didn't realise, I think it's only in retrospect I look back at how huge it was. Yeah. But I had fear. I had literal fear of school buses when I was walking down the street, because if they recognised me, they would attack me and try and rip your clothes off.
Really?
They would. So anytime I saw a school bus, especially with a girls' school or something like that, I would run and hide. Oh. Because there was no social media, there was no anything like that. So if you saw a unicorn on the street from television, there was like, oh my God.
It was a bit magical back then, wasn't it, on that level?
Well, yeah, because you didn't have
access. You
didn't have any access. So if they saw you, it was like, I remember we did an appearance at Luna Park in Melbourne, and they didn't realise how big the show was. It was in the first year of the show, and we had like nearly the whole cast there, and Alex Demetriadis was huge. He was huge at the time. And they expected, a couple of hundred people to turn up, and I think like 8,000 people turned up to Luna Park, and they had 3 security guards or something like that. And it just got crazy. They were running around, and the sort of mob mentality got more and more hyped and more scary. And I remember we couldn't get out because they were just attacking us. We were hiding under the scenic railway. And we had to get...
Everyone in the Gravitron.
Let's go. Oh, this is we're not going anywhere. And so they ended up going, like, they saw this cricket team all in the same sort of uniform. They said, guys, can you come over here? They had to form a circle around us.
Just a random cricket team walking past.
Yeah, well, no, they were in a school function, like they were in a cricket function in a park or something like that. So they had to do a ring and get us through the crowd. And I remember...
That's actually scary. We're all laughing.
Scary.
That's actually scary.
Well, this is the scary. Like, this is when you look back at some of the things you've gone through and gone, that's pretty bad. This girl looked at me, and as I was being taken out, she went, whoop, grabbed me, grabbed my nuts and the whole package, and just smiled at me the whole time as we were dragged towards the car. And I was like, what are you doing? And my arms are up as I'm being taken. What are you doing? She's just like, and I was like, that's assault.
That's assault.
Like, that's really bad assault. I was a little 18-year-old Scott.
And if that was, I don't want to get into it, but if that was a woman, that would be like probably in the news.
Yeah. Yeah. But once again, like as a guy, you're like, oh, you should be happy about it, mate.
Yeah.
Well, not really.
No. It's terrifying.
Yeah. So that's the kind of fame that it was.
But I remember you telling me a story once when you all some of you went to London. And you went to parties with Robbie Williams, and you said to me you were out somewhere one night and Take That were there.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I just clearly remember that for some reason, but
it's all a bit of a blur.
You did quite well in England, didn't it?
It did really well.
Yeah.
It was huge in France.
Oh.
Yeah, so I'd say France instead of France. It's still to this day. Like, I used to get played every school holidays in France for years and years and years and years. In fact, it was only like, I don't know, time's a weird beast, but 5-6 years ago that I went to France again because Dallas was touring over there. Literally walking down the street, people would still go, oh my God, Bill Rivers, Harlico Aviv. Oh my God. Harlico Aviv, it was called over there. Yeah.
Right. What was it called?
Harlico Aviv.
Yeah. That's so much nicer.
So sexy.
Things did get crazy. Yeah.
And so you said that it went for about 5 years, but you were 2.5 years. So was that your choice to leave, or did they decide Rivers had run his road? I just did it.
Run his road.
Run his road. It's good to mix things up.
Just to let you know, I've established last time that that's what I do. I mix things together.
What was that one? End of the road and run its course. Run its course.
Yeah.
Nice.
Well,
I heard Dallas on the phone to people, counsellors, when she was trying to put a music festival together going, we've got things in the pipe works.
So it's not just me.
It's a pipeline.
I think last episode you were pushing a hurdle.
Pushing a hurdle. Yeah. That was
Pushing
the
a
first
hurdle.
episode.
Pushing a hurdle up the hill, Jack and Jill, that fell down.
Anyway, what was the catalyst for you finishing up? Was that your choice?
It was.
So what was the thinking there?
I just thought I was.
Movie stardom?
Yeah.
I thought
I'm going to get the.
I thought I was better than I was, I reckon. But also, I think.
Yeah, but you might have run the course with the character.
I wanted to leave the season before. So there was there's some wonderful humans on it, but there was a bit of traction with the show, and like any show or like any actor, if you get on a long-running show, you start to think that you deserve more, or you should not even deserve more, that, hey, there's more opportunities out there now. I'll use this as a catalyst to push me forward into other work.
And
Which makes
possibly
sense.
you're missing out on other stuff because you're
100%.
committed to the show.
Yeah, and when you're in a show like that, you always start to complain. Any job, I guess, you start to get cynical and go, this is shit.
Yeah, I think the grass is greener.
Yeah, 100%.
Always great. Segue.
I didn't even mean that.
Oh, my God.
But that's a great segue.
Oh, amazing.
That wasn't the next one, was it? The next.
Probably was the
series you
next
started?
big one, because I did like heaps of guesties on All Saints and the other Ben Gannon one that came out after that, and
Were you ever on Blue
Police
Healers?
Rescue. Yeah, I did 4 characters on Blue Healers.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought you would have. Yeah.
So I did a lot of guesties, but I think the next long running thing was Always Greener. Yeah, but no, I left because they asked me. I wanted to leave. In fact, it was a really interesting lesson in negotiation, because I really wanted to leave with one season to go, but they'd already. What I didn't know is they'd already pre-written Kim Wilson's character coming back for the next season, and Rivers and her were going to have a full-on affair again. Once again, student-teacher relationship probably wouldn't fly too much now.
No.
Yeah, Kim Wilson. Remember Kim Wilson?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kim
Yes, I do now you say it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Blonde.
Yeah.
Yes.
So they'd pre-written that. So I just said, no. I'm not coming back, And it was a really interesting lesson of like, what do you want to come back?
Really?
And like, it wasn't big money. It's not America.
Yeah.
But it
was like,
sounds good,
can
the
I have
power.
this much?
Yeah.
And they were like, yep. And I was like, fuck, should I ask for more?
God damn it.
But you were hung out with me in Sydney. It was pretty
We
crazy.
came up and stayed with you guys, and you were living with
Johnny Pollard.
Johnny Pollard, and hanging out with Coco.
Yeah, Selco,
Yeah.
still a dear friend.
Yeah, he was a funny man.
I was going to say, are you still friends with
Really close.
a lot of the cast? Most of them? Everyone?
No.
No. So who are you still your besties?
Abby Tucker.
I
Abby
loved
Tucker.
her.
I know.
I loved her when she did the singing comp, and then she went on to do that show after that. I thought she was amazing.
I was in Wogboy with Abby Tucker.
Were you?
Yeah.
Tell your character.
You've seen my extra work in Wogboy.
Excuse me, featured extra.
Featured X.
Yeah, they
I don't know. Can we cut to a clip of it?
Yeah, cut to the clip. Let's cut. We've got it's 2 hours and 32 minutes in. No,
It is, isn't it?
nah, it is. My extra work, mate. Out front of a nightclub.
I think I have seen
Yeah,
it.
you're the one who pointed out to me that they pull focus on me.
Oh, right. Right.
I was like, I didn't even know what pull focus was, but yeah, I'm glad they did. So, but yeah, Abby was obviously in Wogboy, and I got to see her. I never spoke to her because I was an extra. So
You don't speak to the
you don't speak to their talent.
No, and don't call it talent, mate.
Oh, not talent.
No.
What do
Well, see, in my
Can't say
understanding, it was like they're the actors and they're the cast.
Yeah.
And talent was more reserved for commercials. Bring on the talent.
Oh, right.
But I think the American style of thing I've heard recently, the American style of thing is they do start calling them talent, which bumps for me, because I always thought, I'm not talent, mate. I'm an actor.
Yeah.
I think I'm coming across as really arrogant. Am I coming across as really arrogant?
I think you're coming across
a
as
little
lovely.
bit. We can edit that.
Let's talk about your directing.
Okay.
Let's go into that. Unless you want to, we can come back to this, but I just want to, I don't want to, I could talk about this all for the whole episode, but I think you've got such a long career and such a varied career that I want us to make sure we get to all of it as much, touch at least on points. Do you agree, Paul?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, me too, Paul. Do you agree?
On,
yeah.
Mandie. I've got to say, my Scotty's, like, I know a lot of my friends in the industry or have tried to pursue acting and do different things. And but, yeah, I really admire how you've always kept busy, Scott. You've always got, if it's theatre, if it's doing voiceover work, acting, whatever it may be, because it's a hustle, right?
It's an absolute hustle.
You never know what's coming. You never know how long it's going to last. And you just seem to have all these things going on. You've always kept yourself very busy, and I just reckon that's
It's because I love it.
Yeah,
it's like I think it's. I think it's that origin of like Nico once again. Like I think so many people get into this game for the wrong reason. Like they want to do it for fame, or they want to be this, or they want to be that. And I guess that also speaks to, stupidly or not, that I haven't gone to the States. It's just like, just feels like, and when I have gone over there, it's like, oh, what's your hustle? How are you going to make it? And it's like, I just enjoy the work.
Yeah.
And so when I'm doing theatre shows, when I'm doing that, it's just because it's how my brain works, or, it's just this all makes sense to me in that world. Yeah. So I'm just going to keep doing and keep doing and keep doing. And if I don't make any money, and if I, whatever, then so be it. I'll go work in a pub or.
But you've always had in you, like you said it before when you said you just rang up Ben Gannon and said, hey, you need a baddie. Like you've always had that in you. It's not even, it doesn't even feel like hustle to me. It's more that you've just always had a drive. And so it's almost like, I mean, if we want to, you and I often talk about manifest, but it's like you plant a seed, you go, okay, well, you always find the opportunity. Even when there's not necessarily one there, you're not afraid. You've always got a vision of where you think you're going.
I think it's, that sounds really great.
It's true.
But I think it's just, I live in a world where I think if I've met you once, you're my best friend. So I just go, I just, if I've connected with someone, I'm like, I just feel like I can ring them. Whereas a lot of people.
You are right, because I would say about you too that I've always said this to you, you're a really good networker. And I don't mean that, I mean that in as a compliment. Like you can just walk into a room, like you and I have been at things together and you can just talk to everyone, whereas I'm a little bit have my back against the wall or go towards people I know well, or once, I can settle into it, but you're just really good at working a room.
Yeah, it's not kind of working at that. No, I hear what you're saying, but I just love people. Like I literally go, oh my God, I haven't seen you in ever. And
and you've been in the game for so long, and you know so many people. And
I was at the Casting Guild of Australia Awards last night.
Yeah,
and exactly that. I looked around and went, and there was a young girl, Zoe, who was one of the rising stars. She came up, she goes, and so any advice? I said, yeah, just get to know everyone in this room because they'll still be here in 30 years. They'll still it's a very small industry. Yes. And I see that guy over there, he cast me, Greg Apps was there. Then he cast me in 1989. I said, there's all these people in the room. I said, just don't fuck up because everyone will know pretty quick.
Yeah.
So can I just ask, did you ever, what's it called when you go to the States and they do the whole
pilot season?
Did you ever do any of that?
I didn't do any of it. Oh, you know my Heath Ledger story, right?
No.
I've sort of blown the punchline now. Anyway, I remember I was in a nightclub, which is weird for me, not.
Really?
In the 90s, and this young actor came up to me and was like, oh, Scott, I've watched you on TV and stuff like that, and I'm thinking of going over the States and giving it a go. What do you reckon? And I was like, oh, yeah, little mate. Personally, I'd prefer to be out of work in Australia than America, but, give it a go if you want. And, Heath did all right in the end.
Gave it a crack.
Gave it a good crack.
Yeah. He did all right.
Yeah, he did all right.
Yeah, wow.
But yeah, I guess I don't know whether it was fear of failure. I don't know if it was fear of the unknown, and especially saying I did know the Australian industry so well. I guess part of that.
Yeah, it's probably comfortable to you as well. Like
also the money.
Yeah,
it was going to cost a lot. It was like anything you had to put on the line. I guess. Our good friend Jules would have put everything on the line. I've always played it a little bit safer for longevity, I guess.
Yeah.
Well, it's paid off. because you're still working.
Yeah, look at me now.
Look at you now,
in
mate.
on this podcast.
Killing it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
With
You've literally
lovely
made
fresh
it.
try.
You literally made it. Tell us about your directing. And I'd like you to lead us in. What would you like to talk about with directing?
It's funny, like being an actor for the majority of my early years and then being a director for the majority of the, most sort of the last decade or so, then getting back out and acting again. It's very interesting I look at directors with a whole new, in a whole new light now. And some are technical directors. They don't know how to speak to actors, and when they do, they kind of go, "Oh, we need more red or need more blue." It's like, you've got no idea about talking to a human, do you? But that's okay. Like
everyone's different.
Everyone's
I'm
different.
just saying that I enjoy the way you go about it.
I once again, I love humans. Like, I just do. And it's one of those things, I can tell you how to do something, but that will be your version of what I want. Whereas if I can plant some seeds, or if I can go, "Oh, tell me about this," then you as the human will bring yourself to it, and the performance will be yours.
Let's talk about Major Look TV.
Major Look TV.
It's exciting. I want to talk about it.
Okay, great.
Tell us all about it.
Well,
What's your idea?
I have been told that I should spell it while I say it. As well.
Yes.
So it's Major Look, as in MAJOR, my name, not Scott, but their major part. Look as in eyes, and we look. And
Is that
TV,
what you do?
look with your eyes. Well, we look with our bodies.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
But and TV. So Major Look TV, a play on my name.
So the first show you've got on there, the first thing you've got under Major Look is Till You Make It.
Yes.
And that is a web series that
we're calling it an online series rather than a web
tell us a bit
series.
about that. Tell us.
Yeah, absolutely. I guess first and foremost, I should say that it was developed independently of Major Look TV. So Phil and Emma, Philip Hayden and Emma Choi came. Phil wrote it all, and he sent it to me. And so Phil, Emma Choi, and I got together, and it was really great. Like, Phil sort of messaged me and said, "Oh, I've got this series I've written." I went, "Great, yeah." I said, "What's it about?" He said, "Oh, actors trying to make it." I went, "Oh, fuck, I've seen that before." Anyway, I read it, and it wasn't about that. They just happened to be actors.
Yeah.
It was about the human condition.
Yeah.
It was about the struggle of the gig economy. It's about the struggle of just surviving in this world that it is today. And when your friends are doing better than, keeping up with your friends, and just modern world. That's what it was about. And it was so rich and wonderful. And they were playing the leads. And so there was obviously a chemistry, because they were a married couple anyway. We got together and we went through the scripts, and luckily I was lucky enough that they called me a co-creator, and then they asked me to direct it and also be in one of the episodes. But it's been received really, really, really well. We had a screening the other night with over 200 people turned up, and they really, really loved it. We're hoping that we can get people to invest money or go to Major Look TV and start watching it again. But it's called Till You Make It. There's 4 episodes, 4 by 15-minute episodes. Some of Australia's famous 90s talent in there, Nadine Garner from the Henderson Kids.
We would love to get her in here, because she is like the pinnacle of what we're going for in here.
Yeah, I mean, she is. I saw her last night. I just love her.
She's a good mate of yours.
She's a mate of mine, and she was in the film Darklands as well, but which I obviously tortured her. And anyway, so Major Look TV. So now Till You Make It is being hosted on Major Look TV. It is our first. Where it was created by Phil, Emma, and I. Riley Sugars also was a producer, and also Gemma Louise Murphy. I should shout those guys out because they were integral to the part of it. The wonderful guest cast, which I could run.
You and Kim Valentine were hilarious.
Yeah, that was great.
We just had so much fun in that.
So realistic, you two.
Yeah.
You were great. I was really enjoying
Did you
you
hate
guys.
us?
Huh?
Did you hate us?
I loved you.
Oh, right.
I was like,
did you
you're
love to hate
loose
us?
as fuck.
Yeah, love to
What
hate
is
us.
going on with these two?
That's the idea, right?
I loved it.
These two are fucking annoying.
Yeah.
And Monique Gunaratna was in it as well, who's now she's in the new Vince Gilligan Apple TV show.
Oh, right.
So, big stars.
Yeah, yeah.
Big stars. You go work on Apple TV, or you come and work at Major Look TV.
That's right.
That's it,
It's
mate.
pretty much the same.
They're your options.
So get to it.
Yeah.
Watch Till You Make It on Major Look TV.
Do
Yeah,
it.
everyone,
Yeah.
We've
subscribe.
done it.
Subscribe.
And it's
Like and
Subscribe.
subscribe.
Yeah.
Like push the button here.
Yeah, just there.
Just here.
Yeah.
Push the button here.
Here.
Yeah.
Major Look TV right here.
Yeah. All right. The last thing I want to do.
Yeah,
is
great. I've been
we want
talking
to
too
go
much. I'm sorry
back
about
to
that.
our 80s, 90s life, and we want to do some quick fire So I don't want you
You
to
can do
think.
one each. Or?
Quickfire.
We'll do. Do you want to do one
Okay,
each?
well-
So we don't want to do not now. It might still be now, but we want you to think of it from the lens of when you were a child or a teenager. So you'll understand when I say the first one. No, listen to me.
Okay,
Favorite band.
back then.
That's right. See, don't want to know
Back then.
about it as this adult man. We want to know as a teenager. When you were in your long coat, who were you loving at that stage? When you were flicking your hair
Do you want
over?
me to answer now or?
What
no,
else
we're
can
gonna
I
wait for
ask
quickfire.
about it?
No, that's not a really quick fire.
Yeah.
That is Quickfire.
Do you want me to answer?
No,
I just had to
take his-
explain it.
Oh, yeah, okay. And then we'll do quick fire.
That is Quickfire, but I just needed you
No,
to
no,
understand.
thank you. It's really good to know.
I needed you to know where you were coming from.
Yeah, great.
Oh,
Because
okay.
I don't have a favourite band anymore. But back then I did.
Do you actually have a favourite
But
band
back
now?
then you did.
No.
Oh, okay.
Because I don't listen to anything I used to listen to. Like anything in the 80s and 90s. I just always am looking for something new.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. So Rosalia at the moment. Lux, great album.
Oh my God, that song is amazing.
Oh, the whole album
my
is
God.
amazing.
I haven't heard the album, but the song is amazing.
Just ridiculous. Or
made
Noga
people
Arez. Like, amazing. Like,
Now you're showing off in it.
So good.
Lily
Okay.
Allen's new one.
Oh my God, so good.
So good.
Love
Adeline, what a song.
Yes.
Ah,
I love Lily Allen.
Pussy Palace. What a
Pussy
song.
Palace.
Really?
I really prefer Madeline as the strongest one. Anyway,
okay.
are you ready? Favourite band?
Faith No More.
Oh.
Back then.
Favorite TV show?
Back then. Who's the boss?
Oh, really?
Yeah, or Charmed.
Oh.
Anything with Alyssa Milano.
That's good. You know what? That's really good because you did child and teen. Well done.
Yeah, thank you.
Favourite childhood/teenage memory?
First time on set.
Nice. I thought you were going to say something else then.
Favorite childhood holiday?
Apollo Bay.
Ah,
Used to go there every year.
Silly.
It's just such a
every Easter.
wonderful, fantastic
It is
memories. Used to do little nippers, the surf life
Yeah.
saving stuff.
Let's talk about the energy of Apollo Bay.
Oh my God.
There is a deep freaking energy there.
I love that
It's
place.
so beautiful. So do I. Okay.
I could have, when I was doing Always Greener, I could have bought a place there for like 10 grand.
Oh, mate.
And I didn't
I
do it
know.
because I went, 10 grand is a lot of money.
Yeah,
Worth 1.5,
Yeah.
2 now.
Oh, wow.
that old chestnut.
That's what we should have done at the 90s.
yeah.
Favourite teacher?
Favourite teacher, Mr. Code or Mrs. Lethlean or Mrs. Cochran, all from
And why?
Bowie Primary.
What about them was it?
Oh, yeah, and like
Why did they come
Slukey,
to
obviously.
mind?
Yeah. They were just, because they were really nice to me. I think in retrospect, I think those people that are the first three I mentioned, they were looking after the little bogan kid from Deer Park moving into Beaumaris, and they really gave me a bit of special attention, I think.
Nice.
Shout out them.
Shout out to
Thanks,
them.
guys.
Yeah.
You've got 20 cents
Oh, awesome.
and you've got
I'm an actor.
20 cents and you've got to pick a bag of mixed lollies. What do you go for?
Whiz Fizz.
With you don't
Oh,
go-
sorry, no, like Fizzos. Fizzos.
Oh my God, I
Fizzos, because
loved
they were 1
them.
cent.
with the sherbet in them.
Yes.
They
So the
were
fi-
delicious.
Yeah, so because they were the cheapest
You
ones.
just go 20 of them.
Yeah, 20 of them.
What you see, you wouldn't even get anything else.
Well, no, licorice probably.
What, like a bullets?
Like, no, well,
Lost
I'm
me at
allergic to
licorice.
chocolate.
Oh, so no
yeah.
mates or cobbers for you.
No mates or cobbers, but like the Fizzos,
They were amazing.
they were
Fizzos.
amazing Fizzos.
I don't know about Fizzo.
Me
Yeah, they
too.
kind of look like a macadamia, no, like
Yeah.
Yeah.
but they were just a Fizzo.
Yeah.
And they were the cheapest. So you walk out with a real fucking
Yeah.
bag.
Oh,
You got
bag.
a real bag
Yeah.
there.
Or like, you know, all the licorice all sorts.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't like them.
Well, neither do I. I used to take the flavoured bit off and just the licorice.
Yes, yes. Favorite board game?
Don't like games, mate.
Okay.
Favorite board game.
Yeah, I mean, I think as a family, well, we used to have this game called Billionaire.
Okay.
Well, maybe it was Millionaire back then. Anyway,
Not Monopoly?
not Monopoly. No, but it was this card game. I used to love playing cribbage actually with my family.
Cribbage.
Okay. I've heard of that.
Crib used to be after dinner nearly every day with connected me with my grandparents, connected me with my
Oh,
parents.
nice.
It was a really wonderful game.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
I think, is that, we got more?
There's a couple more.
Oh, favorite Big M.
Didn't really like Big
Nah.
No.
Soft drink?
Didn't really like soft drink.
No.
Yeah. Oh, but for the sake of this, like
Yeah.
As a kid, so
Like,
you never drank Big M's or soft drink. What did
not
you
really.
drink?
I mean, caramel. There was a caramel Big
There
M
was
for a while.
There was for a
Yeah,
while.
for the caramel Big M, or I'm a big fan of banana.
Banana.
Yeah. Do you know that the rainbow paddle pop is actually just caramel?
Really?
It tastes like that.
It messes with our mind because of the colours.
Yeah, it's just the caramel one that they just did multicolour. That's the flavour of it.
Mm.
Do you reckon it was an accident? And someone said, I reckon we could sell these.
I think someone just walked in tie-dye and they went, perfect.
And last one, I think I know the answer. Favourite sport.
AFL.
And you love the who? Who's your
Western
team?
Bulldog, go the doggies. But I wore your Essendon colours for you today, just so you found me attractive in some way.
I always find you attractive.
No,
in
but this is
every
like in a
way.
sporty way.
Thank you.
Manly way.
The manly way. Oh, there's something about you. It's like a gladiator running out there.
I think we've done quite well in the draft. I'm a bit excited, guys. It's only up from here, guys. Only up from here. All right. Well, I think that's it.
Thank you so
Major,
much.
Thanks, mate.
thank
That
you
was,
so much for being our first guest. We are so
Oh, you're your first guest.
You're our first guest.
And that's why you got cherry on there.
Yeah, you popped it.
Hey!
Yeah. And when you popped
Full
it, I
circle.
had visions of you in that coat with your long hair flicking.
Yeah, we should all finish the episode like this.
Yeah.
Thanks, mate. Love you.
Thanks, mate.
Love you
Beautiful
guys so
human.
much.
Beautiful.
And love you.
Thanks, Junior.
Thanks, Junior.